meteorologist Ellen Baca tracking this for us from the Weather Center. So, Ellen, tell everybody who's watching this that may have loved ones and or properties down there what they need to know.
Right now, this is where the storm center is located, and you can see how some of the showers and storms are just skirting close to Fort Myers. Now, oftentimes, this is the portion of the storm that we have to watch for isolated tornadoes. So even though it doesn't really look too impressive right now, anytime one of these bands spins on shore, it could potentially increase the threat of some isolated wind gusts. This storm, Debbie, is expected to reach sustained winds of around 50 miles per hour, some peak wind gusts up near 75 miles per hour by the time it makes landfall, especially looking like it's going to be hitting those peak wind gusts when it makes landfall, potentially on Monday in the Big Bend area. As you mentioned, soaker of a storm, we could be seeing 10 to 15 inches for some of the forecast amounts. Here is where Debbie is expected to go. So through today, it might actually arch back to the west before swinging east and making landfall in Florida, quickly transitioning into Georgia and then South Carolina. Once it makes landfall, we expect Debbie to weaken considerably as far as wind goes. But remember, you still have the surge, you still have the rain, so we could be seeing some big flooding potential for folks down there. It does look like it is going to be moving in and out pretty quickly, though. By the time we get to Wednesday, it's long gone back over the Atlantic. Now, here in West Michigan, we also have some showers and storms that we're going to be watching. This morning, we're likely staying dry, but an isolated sprinkle is possible later today. You can see a bank of cloud cover. You can see a few scattered sprinkles that are starting to generate. This is going to be a possibility for us, but the big system that we're watching is this area of low pressure and then more waves of rain behind even this area of low pressure. So for the next 3 days here, we're going to be tracking the potential of showers and storms, and we're going to have windows where rain is more likely and windows where sunshine is going to dominate. Today, I think we're going to be mostly sunny most of the time. Isolated chance of a shower, especially later in the day. Highs today up in the mid to upper 80s away from Lake Michigan. Howard City 88, Carson City close to 90, Stanton 88 degrees. Some spots could hit 90, or if you factor in the humidity, it might feel like 90 degrees. 88 for Grand Rapids, 89 for Ionia, Holland 86, Grand Haven 83. Temperatures close to Schoolcraft, Three Rivers, Pawpaw between 86 to 89 degrees. Few clouds from time to time. If you're headed to the lakeshore, watch for some areas of cloudiness, but for the most part, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day to head to the beach. Green flags across the board. Water temperatures really nice and mild in the low 70s, and our wave action expected to be less than a foot. Bottom line, beautiful day to head to the beach and to actually get in the water. 78 degrees if you're headed right to the lakeshore, getting in the water. Inland temperatures today, by comparison, about 10 degrees warmer. Our wind later on today picking up out of the west at 5 to 10. So here's how it looks on Futurecast. Again, a sprinkle is possible, but other than that, looking very quiet. Sunday finishes with the dry conditions. Overnight into Monday, we start to see a few shower chances. There's Monday, 8 a.m. In fact, we could see one round early on Monday and then a second round, especially overnight Monday into Tuesday. Here's a quick peek at the 8-day forecast. Temperatures cooling to 77 by Tuesday, staying comfortable for the rest of the week.